Hello, what is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Now, first off, I'd like to just say that this video is kind of a cross between rant and controversial topics, because this is actually a topic that I think would fall under controversial, but it's just kind of I disagree with this just simply because, well, it's just very, if you ask me, self-centered. So, uh, the problem is PC elitists mostly. Now, they generally think that just because it's a PC, it by default means it's better than consoles. Now, overall, I'd say that I'm a console gamer, and really, I don't care what people use for gaming. Uh, but the problem is mostly PC elitists. Now, it's important to know that if you generally use a PC to play video games, I do not by default think this applies to you. The list only applies to elitists and uh, just those who think that consoles are just inferior just for being consoles. So let's do this. Now, my first major issue is with the prices. Now, Walmart sells PCs from $400, $708. From that to $493. Dell goes from $674 to $2,899. So pretty much a jump from a little over half a grand to almost $3,000. Or not? Yes. Okay. So if you want a better PC, uh, you have to pay more for it. That should be a given. Now, the prices I've given to you do not include games. Most consoles, with the exception of PS4, are around $300 to $400, including games. Now, the PS4 is generally $500 without games. My point is the money you spent on PC could have been used on a console, which is generally speaking more is uh, is cheaper. And the only major benefit that a PC has over a console is using a keyboard and mouse, which makes the controls more precise. That reason is quickly tossed out the window with the fact that consoles are now supporting keyboard and mouse. The only benefits that PC users have only over console users is that on consoles you have to pay for online usage, such as PSN, Xbox Live. Point number two, when you really think about it, could be a follow up to point number one. Now, this one is interference with other games in development. I'm going to say this as blunt and real as possible. Stop demanding games that weren't originally going to be made for PC be on PC. Now, I don't have problems with developers willingly making games for PC, just making PC ports of a console game. I don't have a problem with that. But if they don't want to develop a PC game, that's where my issue starts. Now, a game like Final Fantasy 15 fits this. People ask for PC ports so much that now they're finally giving in and giving out a PC port a few months after it releases. Now, games like the entire Infamous series, The Last of Us, and the Uncharted series are good examples of not giving in to PC elitist demands. I hate to say it, but when it comes down to it, just because you bought a PC doesn't mean that you need a PC port of every single game. Since you do have an over $2,000 PC, it does show how much money you make. And if you want to play the said game that you're demanding a PC port be put on, then just buy the console. You don't need it to come to PC. Then again, I can understand that since you spend somewhere between $3,000 and $4,000 on PC, including games, it can be understandable. Now, my biggest point against PC elitists are their monstrously big egos. Now, this is also a follow-up on point two. When the developer finally gives in and makes a game for PC, they still don't win with PC elitists, simply because PC elitists generally have huge egos. Generally, what I mean is when it comes out, their PCs probably can't handle it because they have too much pride and end up blaming the developer for their expectation of an average gaming PC being able to display high quality, display the graphics that a high quality PC can only do it. Never once does it pop up in their heads that they should have gotten a console to get the exact same thing as everyone else, or just to turn down the damn graphics resolution. Now, if it's a game that barely plays on high-end gaming PCs, then I can understand their point. Please, and for the love of God, please do not get me started on console elitists. They're even worse. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please show some support. If you didn't, feel free to let me know in the comments how much you hate my guts and how you did unspecified things to my mother, since that's how a lot of haters operate.